The future of banking. At least that's what they're saying. We're going to see if that's actually true. Today we're going to cover Current, which is another fintech banking app. This video was recommended by Professor X, who says, I would love you to do a refresher review on the Current fintech account and the Current Builder card. Your last video was a little dated. So to be honest, I didn't even know Current was still in business. With a lot of these fintech apps, they're here one year, gone the next. I used to have this account a few years ago, but stopped using it because better apps have come around. So let's see if they've changed or added anything to actually make it the future of banking. And there is one key feature that might surprise you, because it definitely surprised me. Let's go. So Current doesn't offer a standard bank account. They offer something called a build card, which works kind of like a regular bank account. The only difference here is you actually have the potential to build credit while using this card. So it's kind of like a hybrid checking account and credit builder card. Unlike Chime, where you have those separate. You have a checking account and you also have a credit builder account. Two totally different accounts with two different balances. One builds credit, the other doesn't. Here it's one account and it builds credit. They do offer fee-free overdraft. You will need to receive at least $200 a month in direct deposits to receive this feature. You'll also earn 1 point on eligible purchases that you can redeem for cash back. One thing that I do like about this card is that there's no gas holds. Definitely sounds crazy. But what I mean by that is when you go to the pump, you use a certain card, sometimes you'll get a hold of up to $100 on whatever card. So let's say you only have $100, you pump gas, they put a hold on all your money. You can't use it for whatever, 8 hours, 16 hours, 24 hours. With Current, they don't do that. We remove the holds gas station put on your account to ensure payment. So your money is available to you instantly. That's definitely a good feature. So the way this card helps you build credit is you use this card just as you would any other debit card. You're using your own money to make purchases. So unlike a regular bank where you make a transaction and move on, with Current, they're gonna report to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax as a paid credit card account. So a reason I would consider Current just for this feature alone is because let's say with another app like Self, a credit building app, you actually have to pay into that account 12 months, 24 months, whatever term you choose, and you can't touch your money until that term ends. So it looks like they removed the 12-month. It's $25 a month for 24 months, and you'd get back $511. You're paying $89 in interest. You won't be able to touch that money for 24 months. With Current, you can deposit your paycheck, or you can make a incremental deposit, $20, $50, use it. It's gonna be reported to the 3 major credit bureaus, and it's gonna do the exact same thing that Self is doing that they're charging you $89 for. And that's on the small tier. The XL Builder tier is $150 a month for 24 months, and you'll end up having paid $531 in interest. And I get asked this all the time because I've made several videos on Self. We have 4 different tiers here. And the question I'm asked is, if I get this $150 tier, $150 a month tier, will my credit grow faster than if I get this $25 a month tier? And the answer is no, absolutely not, because it's being reported exactly the same, whether you make a $25 a month payment or a $150 a month payment. And in a way, this larger tier might be actually hurting you more, because what are we trying to do here? We're trying to build credit. So let's say you have one credit card of $500. You want to keep your credit usage under 30%. But let's say you're at 50% credit usage. If you take out this $150 a month loan, which is being reported as a $3,000 loan, your credit usage is going to go through the roof, because now it's being reported that you actually have a $3,000 loan that you haven't made any payments on, which is going to potentially lower your credit score. So anytime you're messing with any type of credit builder, you always want to go with the smallest tier. But if they're charging you, like right here, they're charging you $89, I'd probably stay away and look for something else, like Current. All right, so that's the credit builder feature. Now let's move on to the save account. So I'm curious to see if there's an APY here. There definitely is. We're helping you reach your goals faster with up to 4% annual bonus on savings pods. No minimum balance required. Savings pods earn a boost rate of either 0.25% or 4% annually on the portion of balances up to $2,000 per savings pod, up to $6,000 total. The remaining balance earns 0%. To earn a boost rate of 4%, you must receive at least one eligible payroll deposit equaling a minimum of $200 over a 35-day period. I really don't like savings accounts where you have to jump through hoops to get the maximum APY. 4% still not bad, but that's only up to $6,000. So if your goal is to save money and have over $6,000 in savings, this might not be the account for you, because they cap it at $6,000. Check out my video in the card where I review 5 high yield savings accounts that you don't have to jump through any hoops on. There's really not much more to say about this feature. Let's move on to invest. Take your money to the next level, crypto uncomplicated. Buy crypto, sell crypto, access it instantly, all without changing apps. We're making crypto trading simpler, faster, and cheaper. Zero fees on trading crypto. That's pretty cool because the One Card and Cash App do charge crypto fees. May not be available in all states. This does not constitute investment advice. These are some of the coins you can trade. And the last feature, the one that really surprised me, that kind of wants me to see if my current account is still open, the advance feature. Switch your payroll and you can qualify to get up to a $750 paycheck advance. Unlimited access with no credit checks. A lot of other advance apps only lend about $500 on average. So $750 is a pretty big deal. So there's no credit check, you can borrow up to $750 and there's no interest. The downside is if you want this advance for free, it's gonna take up to 3 days for it to deposit into your account. Or you can have it deposited instantly for a fee. So the website doesn't tell us how much that instant access fee is. The amount of the instant access fee will be shown to you on the app at the time you request a paycheck advance. The fee will be repaid at the same time your advance is repaid. So the only requirement to receive this advance is direct deposit. So once you take out an advance, repayment will be made with your next direct deposit. So it's really not a long-term loan. It's more of an emergency or bridge type loan, but still worth having in your back pocket. So as far as being the future of banking, the jury's still out on that one. Not sure yet, but they do have a few good features. I like the spend account, which is your hybrid checking account and credit builder card. And I like the $750 advance and kind of to a lesser extent, crypto. Savings account is okay if you really don't have a lot of money you want to save, but overall it's a pretty solid fintech banking app and I would definitely recommend it. So if you want more info, check it out through the link in my description. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Helpful financial links in the description. And don't forget, I'm online 1 hour after every upload answering subscribers' questions and comments. The questions don't need to be about the new video. They can be on any video on my channel. Just make sure you're subscribed and commenting on the new video so I don't miss your question. Again, thanks for watching. See you in the comments.